Hello everyone, ISmileyzI here once again, and we're back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's time for the second trial of Case 3. Hopefully we can prove him innocent this trial, although it is not looking good for the defense.
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
Why do you look so unhappy?
Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. Yeah, no dead people jokes. Not exactly a funny joke at this point. Yeah, I guess so. That's for sure. Gotta find something. I don't know what we're gonna find, but gotta find something. Into the courtroom we go, to face Miles Edgeworth once again. 'Cause clearly it was an old bag, but we have no one else to accuse. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that producer is going to come out. The prosecution calls Mr. What? He's not the judge. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Oh great, him. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob, raffle. Salmonella, I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Yeah, it had to be someone in the trailer, but none of them could have gotten to Studio 1, so how could they have committed the murder? We're in a real pickle now. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. I took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. No one left their chairs, huh? Time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. It's cross-examination time, which means massive pressing. Hold it! Is that when you always come in to work? Oh no, I come in also at hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Sad face. What's FWIW mean? Tell us more about that. What does FWIW mean? I don't even know what that means. In the employee area? That's right. I was in a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. That's about what time I thought it was. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. The WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, that's the limp. which of course led to me missing my lunch. Rofs? 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 Rolling on the floor, starving? What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, being the witness, did not eat with them. That was a weird voice. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Could you believe it? That must have been tough. Yeah? Yeah, something about that is odd. It's contradictory. Mr. Manella. What do you mean? When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table, the same kind of plates as in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Nowhere, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I can eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. He took a break during the meeting? That contradicts his testimony. I just said that. So let's just go ahead, let's go right to that statement. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Raffle. Well? Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Oh, Phoenix! I love it when you press harder! Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Dirk. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. That can't be good. But anyways, we get another testimony. Yeah, FWIW, we took a break. FWIW, we took a break, Raffle. Still don't know what that means. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 at base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams? He steams? What does that mean? I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Which means more pressing! Yay! What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so to until 2:45. Ooh, 2:30! That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. ... It is only 13 at base 12. Did he say 12? I think he said 12. Maybe. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the trailer table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Why is that? Objection! Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? That's a weird face she's making. I circled my mouse around her face like you can actually see it. Do you claim someone from this trailer went to Studio 1? I claim it, and claim it loud! Actually, no, it's possible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects. But I can't keep claiming... impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way. That's actually Mr. Monkey Edgeworth. Come on, Edgeworth, get it right. I thought you were a stickler for the details. It's no Edgeworth, it's Mr. Monkey. See, Phoenix knows. No, Phoenix, you have to correct him. Be like, objection! What? It's over? It can't be over. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Ah, this must be Cody. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Definitely Cody. Order, I whip up order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Oh man, it is not looking good for us. Edgeworth just proved that none of the people from Studio 2 could have gone to Studio 1, so how could they have killed them? Now Cody's testimony seems like this is going to be the nail in the coffin. What do we do now? That's exactly what I'm asking. That's what... I just said that, Phoenix. Why does Phoenix keep repeating what I say? You have a chance? That is true.
What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
I still have no idea how people don't notice that Maya's not Maya. Like, Mia looks completely different. Like, even Will, it's like, shouldn't he at least know? I mean, okay, the one person who actually questioned it was the freaking assistant girl. And even she was like... she just paid it no mind after we completely lied. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on?
Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Donut crates? I want a donut crate. Where can I get one?
Witness!
What? Just 'cause you're all grown up doesn't mean you have to push me around. Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine.
I prefer bearded gentlemen myself.
A very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I like special permission, if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. I bet he did. Better make a note of it in the court record. Which means we're going to be using it as evidence. Alright, it's time for Cody Hackins testifying. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. And be gentle. Remember you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Basically. Pretty much. Anyways, let's see. I remember getting stuck on this testimony before, but the thing you have to do isn't exactly that difficult, I think. You can press some things, but I don't think we need to do that. I think it's just presenting the camera at the statement. Let's try that. Objection! Hey, it worked. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. I probably should have pressed a couple statements just because this trial's not going to take that long. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Objection! Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie at court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? Donut crates. I want a donut crate so badly right now.
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Period.
Very well.
Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What would you think? What would you think you would be watching? Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. He steals Samurai. He goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. The bad guy stopped moving, huh? Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Oh, that's not even the briefest of testimonies we'll be seeing.